Have you ever wondered what happens when a reality TV family steps into the unpredictable world of military life? Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard just made a heartbreaking decision that has fans talking. As they prepare for a major cross-country move tied to Derick's new career in the Marine Corps, the couple is rehoming their beloved family dog, Fenner. This isn't just another career shift for the pair once known from Counting On. It's a full lifestyle overhaul that includes temporary housing restrictions and multiple relocations in the months ahead. Stick around, because the details of why they're saying goodbye to their dog, how this fits into Derick's path as a military lawyer, and the mixed reactions pouring in online reveal a lot about the challenges military families face every day. Jill Duggar grew up in the spotlight as one of the 19 children of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar on the TLC series 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On. She married Derick Dillard in 2014 in a highly watched special. The couple has 3 sons, Israel, Samuel, and Frederick. Over the years, they've stepped away from the family show, shared their own story in the book Counting the Cost, and built a more independent life in Northwest Arkansas. Derick has moved through several careers, including accounting, teaching, and working as an assistant district attorney after earning his law degree and passing the bar. In April 2026, the family announced a major new chapter on their blog. Derick had been selected for Marine Corps Officer Candidate School, or OCS, with the goal of becoming a Marine Corps JAG officer, a military lawyer. He shipped out to Quantico, Virginia, for the intensive 10-week training. Jill later shared that he successfully completed OCS and is officially a U.S. Marine. The next steps involve more training, including time in Virginia and then Rhode Island, which means the whole family will leave Arkansas behind. That brings us to the latest development involving their dog. Derick completed his OCS training earlier this year, and the family is now packing up for the next phase of military life. According to reports based on a local Facebook group post near their Arkansas home, Derick announced they are rehoming Fenner. The dog, a Belgian Malinois mix, joined the family in early 2021 after Jill, Derick, and the boys visited a local animal shelter during a snowstorm. They shared the adoption process on their YouTube channel at the time, explaining they had been considering a dog for months and chose her in part because of her unique features that might have made her harder to adopt. They named her Fenner, a Dutch girl's name meaning peace, while sitting in a PetSmart parking lot eating pizza. Over the years, Fenner appeared in family updates, and the couple worked on training her after some early challenges with jumping and food stealing that drew public comments. In the recent Facebook post, Derick explained that the upcoming military move makes it impossible to keep Fenner. Reports from people who saw the post and its comments say the family faces temporary housing that does not allow the dog, and it could be at least 8 months before they would be in a position to have a pet again. Military housing rules often vary by location and availability, and temporary or transitional housing frequently has strict pet policies. The Dillards are preparing for multiple moves in the coming months. After OCS, Jill and the boys plan to join Derick in Virginia and then head to Rhode Island for the rest of his training before a permanent assignment. Leaving Arkansas means saying goodbye not only to their home base but also to the routine that included Fenner. This decision fits into a broader picture of transition. Derick has long wanted to serve as a military JAG officer. The couple noted in their April blog post that he received a recruiting letter the previous year, but the timing wasn't right then. When the opportunity opened again in early 2026, things moved quickly. They described it as doors opening in a way that felt guided. Completing OCS marks a significant achievement, and becoming a Marine Corps attorney will place Derick in a role providing legal services within the military. For Jill, this means adjusting to life as a military spouse, managing the household and 3 active boys through periods of limited communication and frequent moves. The family has experience with big changes. They lived in Central America as missionaries early in their marriage. Still, military life brings unique demands around housing, schedules, and stability. The rehoming of Fenner highlights a practical reality many military families encounter. Pets can provide comfort, especially for children, but temporary housing restrictions and the stress of repeated moves sometimes make it difficult to keep them. Derick's post framed the choice as necessary because of the housing limitations tied to the upcoming relocations. No public statement from Jill or Derick has elaborated further beyond the Facebook details shared in reports. Fans who followed the family's earlier videos know Fenna was part of their daily life for about 5 years. The boys were young when she arrived, and she grew up alongside them. Finding a new home for a dog that size and energy level requires careful consideration of the animal's needs for exercise, space, and attention. Public reaction to the news has been mixed, as is common with Duggar family updates. Some online commenters expressed disappointment that the family is parting with a longtime pet, especially after sharing the adoption so openly years ago. Others, including self-identified military spouses, offered a different perspective. One commenter with 26 years of experience as a military spouse noted that while animals can often be kept, it is not always best for the pet if the family is overwhelmed with new routines, limited space, or the demands of adjusting to military life. That person preferred seeing a dog well cared for in a stable home rather than struggling in temporary housing. Reddit discussions around the Facebook screenshot reflected both criticism and understanding. Some focused on Jill's upcoming role as a military wife and the bandwidth required, while others hoped Fenna would go to a home that could provide plenty of activity. Media coverage has largely stuck to the reported facts of the post and the family's announced move plans without amplifying unverified claims. Looking ahead, the Dillard family is expected to continue with the training path Derick outlined. After further schooling, he will receive an assignment as a Marine Corps JAG officer, which could take them to different locations depending on the needs of the service. Jill and the boys will join him through the remaining training phases in Virginia and Rhode Island. Viewers can watch for any updates the couple shares on their blog or social media about settling into the next chapter. The family has asked for prayers for health, strength, and the transitions, and they have kept communication limited during intensive training periods. No specific announcements about Fenna's new home have been made public beyond the rehoming notice itself. In the end, Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard's decision to rehome Fenna comes as a direct result of the practical limits of their military move and temporary housing. Derick has completed officer candidate school and is moving forward as a U.S. Marine on the path to becoming a JAG officer. The family is leaving Arkansas for training stops on the East Coast, marking a significant shift from their previous life. The story underscores both the excitement of a long-held career goal and the real trade-offs that come with military service, including hard choices about pets and stability for the children. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update.